Greetings, Earthlings, aliens, other miscellaneous life forms, and a cosmic Moonbeam Team, and welcome to Planet Moonstar. I'm MX Moonstar. Today's video is a cheeky little guide all about collecting resources on your island in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I sound a bit weird because I'm a little bit sick at the moment, but please don't mind that. But first things first, unlocking this guy, I will always tell you to unlock this guy all the time, every single video if I could, because he is so handy, okay? And basically what you do, you go up to him, you ask him to find something for you, and he will collect it for you. But you can also use him as a way to see how much of a particular resource you've got left to collect. So what I'd recommend doing first is going around collecting everything you want to collect, then check if there's anything you've missed, then ask the gnoll to pick up something in particular. In order to save time, you could ask the gnoll to pick you up something like sand dollars, for instance, because you'll always need them for stuff in my Melody shop. I would highly prioritize getting things like glowberries, for instance, because you can only get 7 of them per day, and it's the same with rubber as well, and you'll always need them, especially glowberries for potions and rubber for quests and stuff. Now, the other thing to do is to go ahead and max out your characters. So once you've got a particular character maxed out, you can actually ask them a question, ask them to find something for you, and if you select rubber, for instance, they'll go around the island and collect all the rubber for you, and they'll leave it in the chest over here. You'll have to wait until the next day in order to open the chest though. So what's the best way to go around and collect everything? What I'd highly recommend doing is going area by area. So you know each day in the seaside resort you're looking for rubber, sticks, sand dollars, lotus blossoms, and comics. We're also looking for, in each particular region, a regional CD. So you're looking for a CD in the seaside resort, which is classed as this bit here. Then you're looking for one in the reef, Spooky Swamp, Gemstone Mountain. Gemstone Mountain can also have CDs in the Crystal Caves as well, so just bear that in mind. And it's the same for Mount Hothead. You can also have CDs in the caves near the caldera. In the caldera as well, in like the caves, in this little building here. There are 2 particular characters who do make picking up things a lot more easier and can even give you an extra item sometimes. So for Top Hat, for instance, his companion ability is 10% to get 2 items when picking up an item, and that's really cool, especially for weather events. He might be able to give you an extra, you know, that really adds up when you're bringing him with you each time, you know. Big Challenges one is super duper good as well. What he will do, he will vacuum the items for you, and it's super duper time saving, and you don't have to keep your hand pressing the A button, you know. If you go to the Hello Kitty Island Adventure wiki page, you'll find spawn maps for a particular item that you might be needing more of. You'll also find the max amount of a particular item that you can get per day as well, which is handy to make a note of, so you can count them as you go along. You don't have to do that, like I said before. You can just actually go ahead and ask the gnoll how many of a certain thing you've got left to collect, you know. But I find the spawn maps are super handy for weather events, and they're super duper duper handy for finding CDs as well. And eventually, as you keep finding the CDs and looking at the map, you will memorize all the locations, and you'll be able to just go ahead and go get them, you know. Now my next thing is all about Island Bouquets. So with Island Bouquets, folks, if you use one, it will bring back all the items you find once more on your island. Now, in order to utilize this to the best of your ability, what I would do is I would go around, I would collect everything first, and then I would go ahead and check with the gnoll to make sure I've not missed anything. Don't ask the gnoll to collect for you yet. Use the Island Bouquet, then go around and collect everything again. Remember, you'll be looking for comics again, you'll be looking for CDs again as well. Then ask the gnoll, hey, what have I missed? If you've missed anything important, you can go get it, or you can ask the gnoll to collect that particular resource for you. If you're looking for iron ingots, I do actually have a separate video all about the different locations for that, some tips and tricks about getting them a little bit easier as well. So go check that video out if you need to. Some comics are very well hidden, and some CDs are also very well hidden as well. So there's a particular comic that I always miss, that is here in the Spooky Swamp. There's a CD in the Rainbow Reef, guys. okay, there is a null that sits on top of this boat. I'll show you actually, I'll show you. So, as you can tell, I'm not salty at all. Right, so underneath this guy, okay, it could be a CD. I spent ages one day in particular trying to find it, and I couldn't find it, and I had to ask my partner, and my partner was just like laughing because it was under this null the whole time, and I was stressing about not finding it, and it was so well hidden. So just bear that in mind when you are looking for resources. They can be quite well hidden. But yes, that's my guide all about collecting resources in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I hope this video has helped you. If you need the iron ingot video, just go on my channel and search for iron ingot or just ingots, you know. And yeah, I have been MX Moonstar. You folks have been amazing, and yeah, ta-ta!